hope you got your beers in, hope you enjoyed your hot roast. We are ready to kick off with the second part of our show, and it's onwards and upwards from here with semi-pro mixed martial arts. Let's get the next two fighters into the cage. And weighing at 65 kilos, give it up for Damian Sedgewick! And his opponent fighting out of the Blackbird Academy, weighing in at 73 kilos. Please give it up for Nathan Edwards! Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a boxing bout at welterweight over 3 2-minute rounds.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Sedgewick in the blue shorts, Edwards in the silver. Both young men moving very nicely, experienced in kickboxing and K1, both of these guys, so boxing shouldn't be a problem for either of them. Moving nicely, Sedgewick keeping low, Edwards strong with a nice straight right. Good movement from Sedgewick so far, keeping a high guard, and Edwards ducks underneath a vicious left hook of Sedgewick. We'll look to keep at range here. Good work from Edwards, moving forwards. Great shots in from both of these guys here in the cage. Some great exchanges early on. Let's hope it keeps this exciting. Both of these guys explosive, ducking and diving, moving and rolling. Early on in their boxing careers, it's got to be said, ladies and gentlemen, both of these guys moving to a standard much higher, that befits a much more experienced level of fighter than they actually are. Great work, great rolls there from Sedgewick, starts to land with a few shots. Edwards counters nicely, nothing lands clean. Into the clinch and moves back. Great cerebral fight from both of these fighters so far early on in round number 1. Both men stalking, Sedgewick coming forwards, keeping low. Neither of these men the tallest, so explosive pocket rockets. Fighting in the Tyson-esque style, keeping low, coming up high. Making some big hooks in close range. Edwards keeping it straight at the minute, not too many hooks from him, keeping Sedgewick at distance, and you've got to feel that Sedgewick wants to get in close. Demonstrated already early on, and he's got a vicious left hook on left hand of his, and will look to throw a few in close right now. Edwards needs to clinch or keep Sedgewick at range, but it's not a good idea for him to be in close and letting Sedgewick hook his way into this fight. A great first round from both of these guys. Here we go, round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edwards versus Sedgewick. Sedgewick in the blue, Edwards in the silver. A good first round, a good cerebral first round from both fighters. Brains are switched on and punches are flying in a measured, explosive rate. Edwards with a nice tag there on Sedgewick. Sedgewick just looking for the big shot and missing. Just eats a small one on the chin again. No real damage done by either fighter. No real clean shots have come in here. Edwards will clinch. A good move there. Just breaking the rhythm of Sedgewick. Good movement again from both of these fighters at range. Nothing doing, no really big shots have landed thus far. Another nice slip there from Sedgewick, just ducking the real impact of Edwards' shot. A nice testing jab there from Edwards, keeping Sedgewick at range. A good plan for him because Sedgewick wants to come in close. So if Edwards can keep him at range, it's going to be a much better fight for him. And he's doing so very well so far with a straight jab and straight cross, which is just preventing Sedgewick from getting in range. And you know that that's where Sedgewick wants to be. He wants to be in close. He wants to be throwing that uppercut and that same left hook as we just saw there. He's got a big left hook and that's what he wants to be throwing. Edwards doesn't need to get tempted in here. He's doing well fighting on the outside. He doesn't want to get lured into fights with Sedgewick on the inside of the guard. Sedgewick covering up, may look tired, but it's deceiving, ladies and gentlemen. This man still has a lot of power packed in that left hand, and Edwards is starting to rain down the punches now. Needs to be careful he doesn't get caught in close of that big left hook of Sedgewick, which we saw there. Edwards came in with the right cross, but the left hook is still there, still dangerous. Another nice right cross over the top. Edwards starting to take control in this fight. Sedgewick starting to look tired. Good work there from Edwards. Sedgewick coming in with a desperate left-hand hook over the top. Nothing doing, and a good round there for Nathan Edwards. Third and final round here, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Sedgewick versus Nathan Edwards. Edwards taking control in the second round. Sedgewick still dangerous with the left hook. Not an awful lot more to Sedgewick's game has become apparent here in this fight. It looks like the left is the big weapon, and that's what Edwards needs to guard against. Moving nicely. Just needs to be careful not to get drawn in. That's where Sedgewick wants him. Sedgewick wants Edwards in close, so he can throw that hook, he can go slip down to the left and come back up swinging with that left hook and potentially take Nathan Edwards' head off. But Edwards is a cerebral fighter, ladies and gentlemen. My inkling tells me, my spidey sense in fact tells me that Edwards won't get in close. He is going to execute the game plan perfectly here. Looks like he's going to be able to keep the distance, throw the jab and the straight punches as well. Good work here from Edwards. An intellectual fight so far from the young man from the Black Belt Academy. Coached in the corner by my father, Richard Vince, former world kickboxing champion and experienced boxer within his own right. So a good pedigree in the corner for Nathan Edwards, and this young man is doing his corner proud. Great work. A cerebral fight. Sedgewick hasn't really got an answer for him. The left is the only thing dangerous in the arsenal of Sedgewick, and it's been negated here in the fight in all 3 rounds. A lovely roll there from Edwards. Just needs to be careful not to get drawn in here. Again, the left hook comes in from Sedgewick, almost predictable, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like it's on the cards. It's coming every single time. Last 10 seconds here in round number 3. A great fight from Nathan Edwards. Good work. Fought cerebrally, fought with his head, fought with his heart. Great work and a great win, in my opinion, for Nathan Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for both these young men. This fight is sponsored, ladies and gentlemen, by Heathwood Trucks. Heathwood Trucks. We do have a decision. Your winner, in the blue corner, Nathan Edwards. Please give it up for Damian Sedgewick. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, that great fight sponsored by Heathwood Trucks.